Today we are going to study a course which is called Introduction to Information Technology. We are going to start with IT concept. First of all, I want to explain you the term information technology. Information technology is a broad term which covers all aspects of the use of computer technology. It includes not only hardware and software, but also communication technology applied to linking a computer systems, software engineering and administration, and use of computer systems. First of all, you have to understand term computer. A computer is an automatic electronic machine that has capacity of accepting data and instructions from a user. This is done by input devices. It has the capacity also to store data instructions by using storage devices, manipulate the data according to the instructions. This is called processing. Once you input data, computer process it, manipulate them. This is called the processing. And then after, computer store and output the result to the user, which is called the device which are used to output the result, to show the result from processing they are called output devices. A computer system is composed of hardware and software. There are major attributes of computers, advantages, and then disadvantages. The characteristics and advantages of computer. The one of them is speed. The computer can process millions of instructions per second. The unit of measuring computation time is microsec, which is a millionth of a second, and then nanosec, thousand millions of second, picosec, millionth of second. Therefore, a computer can work faster than human beings. There is also automation as an advantage. For doing every work, computer requires or need human user. Once a program is in the computer's memory, the individual instructions are transferred one after another to the control unit for execution. It means that the computer are not intelligent as human beings. They need to be programmed by human beings. Multipurpose. Computers are capable to perform almost any task, provided by the task can be reduced to a series of logical steps. This is because the computer has limited ability and it can perform only basic functions, which are input-output operations, text manipulation and calculation, logic comparison and comparison operations, storage and retrieval operations. It has also an advantage of accuracy. The accuracy of a computer is consistently high. The circuits in a computer have no mechanical parts to wear and malfunction. Almost without exception, the errors in a computer are due to the human rather than to technological weaknesses. Computers have special error detecting and error correcting features due to which they have become highly accurate. So here they say that, as you have seen already, computer can't work on its own. The human being must use a computer. So the errors which may occur is due to the human being, not on the malfunction of computer. Memory and storage. Memory is that area in a computer where the storage of data takes place. A computer can store an unlimited data. This helps easily in a fraction of second retrieval of information. This storage is known as electronic storage system. There are some disadvantages of computer system. They create unemployment, as computer can do different work. Some employees can lose their work, their job, because computer can perform several works in a short time. Requirement of technical skilled person. If there is no technical skilled person to take maintenance of computer, they cannot function very well. And then some of them are very expensive. The general concept of computer, they are hardware, software, information technology. So hardware refers to the physical component of computer. These are the parts that you can see, feel, and hear. Examples are CPU, the keyboard, the monitor, memory, cables, mouse, printer, and power supply. Software refers to the programs that control the computer and make it function. Program is a set of instructions that the computer obeys. Computer programs can be extremely long and complex set of instructions. There are many parts of computer systems. There is central processing unit, which is a unit can be thought as the brain of computer system. The function of the CPU is to execute the instructions in the programs. At the heart of its operation are arithmetic and logical operations. The CPU is made up of millions of electronic components called transistors, capacitors, and resistors. Transistors are the active components of the CPU. Modern CPUs contain millions of transistors. There is input and output devices. Input devices are components which are used to feed command and data into computer. These include devices such as keyboard and mouse. Output devices are the devices that the computer uses to send us the result of the processing. These include the monitor and printers. Peripheral devices. A computer system comprises the case which houses the motherboard, CPU, and hard drives, power supply, and various other components. Devices such as printers, monitors, keyboard, and mouse, which are connected to the main unit by various types of cables and connectors, are called peripheral devices. Memory, as I said, they are devices which are used to store data. There are two types of memory, secondary memory and primary memory. Primary memory consists of various devices that are able to store data and programs even when the power is off. This includes the devices such as hard drive, floppy drive, tape drive, CD drive, DVD drive, flash disk, external hard disk, and so on. Primary memory is the memory that is intimately associated with the actual working of computer. This includes memory that holds the startup or routines as well as the current program and data it is working with. It means that without primary memory, your computer can't work. There are various forms of primary memory, which are RAM, ROM, and cache memory. RAM stands for random access memory. It holds the current running program and its associated data. ROM means read-only memory. It contains certain key routines, small programs, which enable computer to start up, to boot. Cache memory is a very high-speed memory that is used by CPU in executing the individual instructions of the program. It is used to hold items such as instructions that are next in line to be executed and data that is likely to be needed by the CPU. Here we are going to talk about performance of computer. The performance of computer is determined by a number of factors, all of which work together. There is a CPU. The model of the CPU and its speed determine the performance of the computer. Generally, the CPU so far outperforms the other components that poor performance is usually due to other factors. One important factor in performance of the CPU is the amount of onboard cache memory. If the CPU has sufficient cache memory, it can keep future instructions and data in cache. Since access to the cache memory is far faster than that to RAM, the overall processing performance is improved. Onboard cache memory helps especially where the CPU is involved in processing of graphics. The amount of RAM also must be considered in order to know the performance of your computer. If a computer does not have sufficient RAM, it has to make use of the hard disk to store intermediate data that would be normally stored in RAM. This is referred to as virtual memory. Since hard disk access is much slower than access to the RAM, this will slow down the computer. The more RAM a computer has, the less need there will be to make the use of virtual memory. Number of applications. Modern computers are designed to run more than one application at a time and to allow applications to be working on multiple sets of data at the same time. For example, a user may be working on 4 documents at once. For best performance, only open the applications and the document you need and then close others. Graphics card. The graphics card is the unit that converts the signal from CPU into a form that can be displayed on the monitor. A good graphics card can take over many of the tasks of the CPU in generating the output. This leaves the CPU free to do other processing tasks. The quality of the graphics card is a key factor in performance of the computer. Thank you.